Hello, my Italian food fanatics. Today, we're going to make a Sicilian-inspired dish. I mean, I don't know how more Sicilian this could be. Swordfish with rigatoni, tomatoes, eggplant, and mint. It is going to be out of this world. But before we get into the kitchen and I show you how to make that, please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, hit the bell button so you know when I release another video. Share with your friends because sharing is caring. And leave a comment down below, please. All right, let's not waste any more time. Let's get in the kitchen and make this delicious swordfish. All right, let's get started with our rigatoni, swordfish, eggplant, and tomatoes. First of all, there's rigatoni. You can tell it's very high quality because it's dull, and when you touch it, it's rough and craggly to the touch. We're also going to use 100% California extra virgin organic olive oil. We'll use a little bit of white wine. We'll use a couple of cloves of garlic. We'll use some tomatoes and some mint. Obviously, we're going to use eggplant, and these are Japanese eggplants. They're beautiful. They're sweet, they don't have a lot of seeds, and I suggest if you make any eggplant dishes, with a rare exception, you should always aim to use these smaller East Asian or Japanese eggplants. And of course, finally, our swordfish. So, what do we need to do? First, we're going to take the skin off the swordfish and we're going to cut it into about 1-inch pieces. We're going to, these have already been washed, but we're going to cut the ends off and then cut them into about 1/2-inch dice. We're going to smash the garlic because it's going to be used to flavor the oil. We have to cut the cherry tomatoes in half and mince the mint leaves. And then we'll be ready to go to the stove. I'll do all of that and I'll come back. All right, here we are. Our eggplant's cut up. Our cherry tomatoes are sliced in half. Our garlic is smashed. Our swordfish is cut up into chunks, cubes, and our mint is minced. So it's time to go to the stove. All right, we're on the stove. I'm going to turn the heat up under our skillet. I have a pretty large skillet here, and I do that on purpose because I like to cook everything on a larger stage, for lack of a better word. I also have water. There's water here that's heating up now for the pasta. So we'll let this come to temperature and we are going to cook off our eggplant. We're going to cook it until it's golden brown and then drain it on paper towels. In the meantime, while we're waiting for our oil to come up to temperature, we're just going to salt not only our eggplant, but our eggplant and our swordfish, just like that. And we're almost ready to cook the eggplant. All right, our oil has come to temperature. We'll put our eggplant in. And again, like I said, we're going to cook this until it is golden brown. All right, as you can see, our eggplant has become golden. We're now going to take it and put it off into a bowl. The same bowl that I actually had it in, but lined with paper towels to drain the eggplant. And we're going to retain the oil. In fact, that's what we're going to use to cook our swordfish in, and also to make our garlic golden. So here's the same oil. We'll put this off to the side. We'll put in our garlic. And we're going to let that get golden, and then we'll cook our swordfish. All right, while our garlic gets golden, we have water on. There's 4 cups of water. I've already put salt in there, 2 teaspoons, and we'll put our rigatoni in there. It's going to cook for about 15 minutes. So consequently, we get it started right away. We'll be done with the rest of the sauce by the time the pasta cooks. All right, you can see that our garlic is golden. And now we're going to remove it. It's done its job. We'll turn the heat back up and we are going to cook our swordfish. Very quickly though. See, that's the protein that's coagulating. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Just going to remove it because it doesn't look very appetizing. All right, and we're going to cook this not for very long, just a few minutes, because we don't want to overcook the swordfish. All right, as you can see, our swordfish now is pretty much done. If there's anything in the center, the residual heat will cook it. We don't want to cook it too much, because then it'll overcooked fish is not good at all. All right. Now we'll add our tomatoes. And our white wine. Turn up the heat. We want them to cook down and break down. And that should happen by the time our pasta is done. Okay, now that our tomatoes are cooked and slightly broken down, we're going to add our mint into here. Let's get all of it. And we're going to slightly season with a little bit of salt, not too much. And we're going to wait until our pasta is done. When the pasta comes in, we'll add our eggplant back in, mix it up, and then our swordfish, and plate the dish up. Be back in a moment. All right, our pasta is done. I'm going to add it in. And we're going to finish cooking it. It's still a little al dente. We're going to finish cooking it in here. And we'll add, let me get a spatula. I'm going to add back in our eggplant that's been draining. Very good. And also our swordfish and its accumulated juices as well. And since we've been seasoning all along, there really isn't a need to season. I've actually tasted everything. It's time to plate it up. All right, my Italian food fanatics, you saw me dish it up, put it in the bowl, and here it is. Time to taste and see how delicious this is going to be. I love rigatoni. It's my favorite tubular shape, as opposed to penne. I don't really like penne that much, but rigatoni is my favorite. That swordfish, it is absolutely succulent. It's delicious. The eggplant is meltingly tender, along with the tomatoes, a very light hint of garlic and mint. That's a southern Italian. This is like a Sicilian. This is about as Sicilian as it gets. Let me tell you. Oh boy, this is good. Oh. The fish. It's out of this world. It is so delicious. The flavor. Everything works so well together. All of the components. And of course the pasta, which I wish we're the star of the show, but it's not. They just work like an ensemble cast together so beautifully. Now, a lot of these times you'll see these dishes with the fish broken up. I don't like that. I like them in chunks so I see what I'm eating. And it also shows quality too. You're not getting to get these, fillets that are really not that nice, or actually slices steaks in the case of swordfish. This has Middle Eastern flavors in it because of the mint, which is indicative of Sicilian cooking because it was influenced by the Middle East and the conquerors. It is just out of this world. You have to try this. Anyway, I'm going to finish this whole bowl, but I don't want to keep you waiting. Please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, hit the bell button so you know when I release a new video. Share with your friends. Sharing is caring, especially this dish. You got to share this one. And leave a comment down below. Wherever you are in the world, I want to thank you, first of all, for following my channel. I hope you're having a great day. I wish you good health, happiness, and prosperity. And I'll see you in the next video.